against Liverpool. Ultimate test of PSG's resurgence there, a home first leg showdown with the current cream of the Premier League crop, Liverpool and their
but both of them cannot reach the quarter-finals. This is a matchup that will take out one of the form teams in Europe. And the Barcelona, unbeaten all year, getting started now. This Gravenberch, who will look to try to help out Alexander-Arnold on this side as much as he can.
Yeah, his position having to track back, like you say, Clive, is...
Here's Mohamed Salah. McAllister, a bit of a coming together between Salah and Mendes.
Usually approach the things there.
With Pacho and Marquinhos holding, so as Hakimi on the far side can really get forward. So Luis Diaz for Liverpool on that side has got to make sure.
Charged down by Luis Diaz initially. And he's done some good work there on behalf of Andy Robertson. That will be key.
Yep, nice ball serve.
Little nudge there on Kvaratskhelia by Robertson.
And hit tamely by Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah. The strike from Barcola actually was a poor one. He's got a bit of room there.
Liverpool and Lille, the previous league opponents for Paris Saint Germain. Marquinhos with a very well-timed challenge there. Can Barcola get there? Konate hoping to ensure he doesn't. Took robust action.
Heavy challenge, wasn't it, from Konate? Right on the borderline that.
The player back in the city of his birth, playing against the clock. Fixed on the ball there.
Barcola, straight to support line. Barcola again over the bar. And somehow this game...
Well, pace takes on a whole new meaning tonight, doesn't it?
Oh, look, it's a heel.
Returning, but they can spring so suddenly. It's just a sense that Kvaratskhelia
take a touch off Nuno Mendes, and that's going to be a Liverpool corner.
But Nuno Mendes did well.
Did you know what made by Pacho? Now Mo Salah, he blocks another one, and there's Donnarumma on the near post for PSG. Looking to glide through, looking to dance through, and somehow Alisson saves it. Somehow managed to keep that strong arm out and stop that from... Hakimi, over goes Hakimi, that's a free kick in a very dangerous position here.
Oh, what a first half if I don't think.
Robertson. But here's some space for Jota. And it was just walked away from him in the nick of time by Nuno Mendes.
It's a really high line from PSG, and it did allow for that space. And
he actually gets a shot away there, you know.
They manage, however. Goes Diogo Jota, runs it to Marquinhos. Alexander-Arnold testing Marquinhos, and Donnarumma had to go a long way to get out there, and then he says to his captain, you've got...
Assist save, which was... We're talking about being ability.
Not particularly well. Got away from Alexander-Arnold. Kvaratskhelia, though, well challenged by... Pleasant part of Paris, close to Roland Garros, the home of the French Open Tennis Championships. Robertson's seen almost as much of him as he has either of the Paris Saint Germain wingers. Dembele's shot. It's a wild one.
A few from range.
Been a little bit more uncomfortable for the centre-back if it had been Nunez. Alexander-Arnold feels as if he's played that against João Neves. It's too long for Dembele. He's managed to rescue something from the Kvaratskhelia. Alisson is there again, not only to stop it, but to hold it. Ousmane Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. It's a foul by Diogo Jota in a very dangerous spot. On the end of the wall, got to be a metre away from the wall. Kvaratskhelia is on Alisson's side, so in that sense, Dembele punch up. fouled by Luis Diaz. We've seen that diagonal from Van Dijk himself. Alexander-Arnold stayed patient. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Alexander-Arnold's challenge. Concedes a corner, no more. The lap has reached Fabian Ruiz. Kimi was off balance when he hit it. Ousmane Dembele. Away from Robertson, it's a teasing ball, and Alexander-Arnold's alerting. Gravenberg, just trying to slip that into Jota, who was caught on his heels. It's very good defending. This is Mohamed Salah, and that is a really poor ball from what was a bit. It's Nuno Mendes again, it's another corner. Alexander-Arnold in the way again with Hakimi. Here's Dembele. There's a goal kick. Dembele. The near post. Szoboszlai defending his century. 20 until June, but there's been a regular to Villa and Manchester City in Mendes, Ruiz, now Doué. The yellow cards in the competition are white after the quarter-finals. Now, the form that Alisson's in tonight, I think Liverpool will settle for long range. Jones giving some protection to Robertson, but judged to have fouled Doué, Hakimi, it's a good save. Expecting a flag, yeah, he looked offside. Just a corner napping. That's what Endo's on to do, is break things up. Oh, it's a really good save. Stretching out those arms to Marquinhos, beats him 2 in, and then down goes Donnarumma. The referee has eventually stopped play. Do you know? Doué. Alisson's been faultless. Lautaro, Endo, Japanese cap. Hakimi's cross. Another safe pouch by Alisson. Get possession of the ball, and here comes Harvey Elliott, and Liverpool have thieved a goal at the end, and will take a lead to Anfield next week. It's robbery, really, but glorious robbery from Liverpool.
Oh, boy.